everyone. Thank you for everyone that told me congratulations about the crazy day yesterday, making $100,000 on trading gold. Actually, um, yeah, it was wild. It was wild. It was definitely wild. Definitely, it hit half of my target. Like that's literally half of my target, which means that I'm projecting it to actually go a lot lower eventually. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like that it even getting half of my target, that was more than enough. When I seen the six figures, I was like, yo, like I'm so okay with just 100,000. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? So that was definitely like a major milestone in my journey. So thanks for everyone that told me congratulations about that. And also like a lot of people were oh god, hold on. A lot of people were like yo, like I want to master trading. I want to master the charts, this and that, this and that. I'm like, yo, it's not about mastering anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even a master yet. Like I'm really good at what I do, but like I'm nowhere close to reaching my peak yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a lot of work to do. And once again, like I always say, like I've been saying since 2015, it's just a start. You know what I'm saying? It's always just a start. That's a milestone. Yeah, I get it. But at the end of the day, it's still just a start because you have a lot of potential, to reach those higher goals. You know what I'm saying? And when I get to those goals, I'm still not where I want to be. It's all right, cool. There's higher goals. You know what I'm saying? So you're always kind of like raising the bar so you can pretty much push yourself, but also not, fall flat on your face, thinking that, you're like unstoppable out of nowhere or some shit. Nah, like, you're still a student. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about mastering. It's about just being good enough to actually make the kind of profit that you want to make. And yeah, just like even going over that yesterday, like nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like I haven't made $100,000 before, but I haven't made $100,000 on the charts in one day before. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Nothing changed. Same expenses, same everything, you know what I'm saying? I might have a little bit of extra fun this weekend to celebrate, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, back to the grind, you know what I'm saying? Nothing changed. Let's keep on grinding because we still got more goals to knock out, more things to accomplish. Nothing changed, you know what I'm saying? It's just a normal day at the end of the day, just with a milestone this time, So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could pretty much accomplish certain things, but you got to get back, on track to keep on going. It's not as if you don't want to celebrate to the point that you lose focus. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about just pretty much being happy for where you are, but don't lose focus of the main objective, which means that you have to get back on the charts eventually, so you can't get too sidetracked. You know what I'm saying? And what else I wanted to say? Yeah, and last thing is like just understand that like that's pretty much a big day to me, but at the same time, like it was a huge day. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very, very blessed to even be able to even like do that. But at the same time, understand this though. All I did was execute. You know what I'm saying? It's a normal trading day for me, but all I did was execute. I upped my risk a tad bit based off of how big the potential was for that trade. And yeah, like I executed. That's literally all that I did. I executed. I understood what I was doing. I understood the risk for that trade, and the entire time that before that trade even played out, like I was down, I was negative, like almost like negative 8,000 through negative $12,000 for about like 7 to 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? So I was down that much before I even hit the 100,000 mark. So I understood the risk, and I also understood the reward. I understood the overall, the bigger picture for what was actually gonna be, executed at that point in time. I understood the risk, and yeah, I just made it happen. You know what I'm saying? So like just being able to do that, you don't have to change your trading style too much. Like if you're already trading a certain kind of way, but you have to execute. You have to pretty much be able to understand what you're seeing, how you're looking at it, the different possibilities that so and so could happen, and just have a lot of insight into like what the main move could possibly do based off of where it currently is. And the funny thing is, like, I remember even like at one point I was trading AU back in like, I used to trade AU for like almost like a year plus, when I was trading AU, I was like, yo, like I'll never trade UJ. Fuck that. That shit is crazy. And then I was like, yo, I'll never trade GJ, man. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And over time, I'm trading those pairs that I said that was crazy. And even like this one time, I was like, gold, fuck gold, hell nah. I'm not trading that shit until I pretty much got I got an understanding on like what it's really all about, what actually moves it, what doesn't move it, everything that is pretty much it's all based on. And yeah, like, just you just adapt to new environments. And I feel like that's what it's really all about. You just being able to adapt to new environments, regardless of if you think that, it might be a little intimidating or whatnot, you're still trying to, take up, that chance to even learn it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. And I've been doing great on it for these past like 4 or 5 weeks. But it's all about taking those extra chances and just, wanting to learn new assets. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it technically is, an asset. So it's not even about how much, you can make in a day. But remember, like, if you're just starting to trade, right? If you're just starting to trade, big days could be $100. You know what I'm saying? Big days could be $300. Big days could be $400 or $500. Like, that was my big day in 2014, 2015. You know what I'm saying? But as you get more understanding, more insight, this full overall understanding of like what you're doing, you're gonna be able to push those boundaries. Like I've been saying for months and months and months, you have to push those boundaries. And like even when I did that 40 lot trade the other day and I made 23,000, that was supposed to be the $100,000 trade. You know what I'm saying? But I pulled out because I was satisfied, and the pullback I didn't really like all too much. I was gonna give back too much profit. It would have been plus $23,000 profit, and then it would have probably went down to like around to positive $13,000 profit. So I would have been giving up like half of my profits pretty much. So I was uncomfortable about that, and that trade could have been the $100,000 trade. You know what I'm saying? But I never lose sight of the bigger picture for future moves in the long run. But at the same time, that trade I was so stuck on, and I gave it up too quick, and I never stuck to the bias when I actually tried to go back in that trade. You know what I'm saying? But manifestation, it never ever fails. I actually wasn't projecting that move to actually happen that quick, but it happened, and I still gained that goal that I was trying to actually get on that first 40 lot trade that I scaled into. But eventually in time, it has happened, on a whole different scale this time. So, it's just cool to see, that once you actually are focused and you pretty much set a goal for yourself, you can still obtain it no matter what. So it's all about this, just understanding the possibilities that's in front of you, and just, be prepared, but also, be prepared enough for when the opportunity presents itself, you're mentally prepared as well to actually want to execute it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they study all day, and I'm pretty sure y'all can witness it. A lot of people study all day, but they don't execute. You know what I'm saying? When in reality, that's literally what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? That's why that trade wasn't really a lot of sweat off my back. I think that's the quote. It wasn't a lot of sweat off my back, because kind of like what Kobe says, Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? One of like my people that I look up to, right? He said that I'm not scared to hit a game winning shot. Like, I'm in the gym every single day fucking practicing. You know what I'm saying? So to hit a game winning shot is literally what I've been practicing for every single day. Why should I even be scared of it? You know what I'm saying? So if you're on the charts every single day, for you to execute a trade, it should be nothing for you, because it's literally like what you've been practicing for day in, day out. So this kind of trade is literally the same shit, but just this time the move was just a lot bigger. But same execution, same everything else, same mindset. Nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's really all about. Just sticking to a certain mindset, a certain frequency, and then going through all the motions. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what kind of move it is, just find that certain pair that you're focused on. Like me, like I focus on now US 30, GJ, UJ every now and then, and gold. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much the on focus, and that's what works. So no matter what you're trading. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you're trading, it's still gonna be green. The money's still gonna be green if you're in the US. Like, it might be like a different color if you're in another country, but regardless of what you trade and how you trade it, the money is still gonna convert into a dollar sign. You know what I'm saying? Or a pound sign or a euro sign. But you understand the concept of what I'm saying, though. It still converts into the money that you want to have. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you're trading, it doesn't matter. So all that matters is that you can find a pair that you understand enough to pretty much, then be able to find insight on it and then execute trades based off of it. Simple as that. And please, people that just started following me and everything, all these people in IML, stop confusing Wall Street Academy or like what I do for things that going on with IML. IML is a MLM, multi-level marketing. I don't market, you know what I'm saying? I barely even like people that much to even want to market to anybody, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it confused, don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? This is not no fucking IML shit. Don't get it confused. And I'm not talking shit or nothing like that. I'm just speaking facts. You can't get confused with what real traders do on the charts with some marketing shit, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it confused. I don't give signals. I feel like it's just not my thing, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get signals, that's fine. I have a business partner that actually does that, but I don't give signals. I don't have time for that. Not worth my time either. I'm good, you know what I'm saying? So focus on the craft, focus on the skill set, you know what I'm saying? And that'll pay you forever.